What's going on, guys? Derek, GovKidMethod.com. Today, I'm excited. We are playing 20 questions. Today, I'm going to be answering 20 of my most common government contracting related questions that I receive. And I'm going to be totally honest. I have been practicing behind the scenes here and I haven't been able to do it yet. I'm going to try to do it in 2 minutes. So in just a second here, I'm going to be pulling up a 2-minute clock. And then we're going to try to bust through these 20 GovCon questions. So this should be really value-packed for you, a lot of information. And just know I'm going to be also referencing probably a lot of websites. And so I will link those up along with all of these questions I'm going through. It's all going to be in the description of this video. So just check out the description. You'll find all the questions and answers and websites that are associated with those. So this can actually be something valuable to you instead of me just rambling a whole bunch of things as quickly as I can. So let's go ahead and put 2 minutes on the clock to answer these 20 questions. I'm also going to be timing myself here with my phone watching this. Hopefully I can do it in 2 minutes. And away we go. What do I need to be eligible to bid on federal contracts? SAM registration and a cage code. Do all bids require past performance? No, some are actually only price. You don't need past performance to get started, guys. Will a minority business enterprise cert, MBE cert, actually help me in federal contracting? No, this certification is not recognized for federal contracts. What are the recognized federal set-asides? Woman-owned small business, economically disadvantaged woman-owned small business, SDV, OSB, VOSB, 8A, Hub Zone, Alaska Native, and Indian-owned small businesses are federal recognized set-asides. How do I respond to a bid? Follow the instructions in Section L instruction offers and Section M evaluation factors and fill out any government forms that they give you. You can do this. Best GovCon website for doing research besides SAM.gov, FPDS Federal Procurement Data System. Favorite GovCon industry type and why? Professional services and staffing. You may know this. I like it because you can go after many different types of contracts, and these contracts require limited management and limited upfront investment. What if I don't have a business? Should I still pursue GovCon? No, learn the business first, then bring that to government contracting. What are typical GovCon profit margins? This very much depends on the industry. The range that I give people is 8 to 15%, but this can be higher or lower depending on your industry. How do I figure out my pricing? You should already know your pricing because you are a business first and businesses know how to price. But you can use wage determinations and the GSA e-library to help ballpark your pricing. All right, guys, we are halfway there. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Favorite set-aside, woman-owned small business because it's quick to obtain. I also love the 8A. Can I just sell stuff from Amazon to the government? You're not really playing the long-term game if you do that. I don't really like that. Instead, if you want to source products, I recommend picking a sector and focusing on that and getting really good at it. Is there a time of year that is busier than other times? Yes, the fourth quarter, of course, is the busiest time, but you can win contracts year-round. What is the quickest I've seen someone win a contract? 30 days after having a phone call from me, somebody won a contract. That's the quickest I've seen. How do I market to the government? You respond to sources sought notices, you email contracting, ask for a capability briefing, and also contact the agency OSTABUs and ask for a capability briefing. Oh man, 2 minutes, guys. We didn't make it. We didn't make it, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna stop my timer, and I'm gonna answer the rest of these questions. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more questions. I made it only to 15. That's okay. We can slow it down for a second. Catch my breath. Best GovCon advice. All right, this is important. Business is a numbers game, and it's also who you know. Build relationships during the slow time of the year, and then aggressively bid during the busy time of the year at those places you built relationships at earlier in the year. Does that make sense? Do I need a GSA schedule to be successful? Absolutely not. Learn to play the SAM.gov game and then use a GSA schedule in the future if you want to supplement your business. Thing is, if you don't win or if you're not active over like a 2-year period, they're going to kick you off the GSA schedule, and any money and time you invested, you're going to actually lose that. So another thing to know before deciding to do that. Man, my mouth is so dry. Do I need to pay money to get registered to bid? No, it's actually 100% free, guys. Do not fall prey to the sharks. Do not pay money. Contact your local PTAC and they can get you set up for free. Do I have to, so looks like we got 2 more questions, all right? Do I have to front money on contracts? Yes, you do. You have to upfront the money, okay? So if it's a supply contract, you're going to bill an invoice and get paid after they have inspected and approved delivery. If it's a service contract, you're going to bill out net 30, you know, and all of these are going to be after you're set up in the WAF system or whatever the invoicing system your agency uses. That usually takes 30 days also. And if it's a project rather, or a construction contract, so if it's a project or a construction contract, you're going to be billing based on progress payments that are based off of milestones that you reach on the project. Lastly, what do I recommend to someone just starting out? Guys, I don't know why I thought I could do this in 2 minutes. I really tried though. I got through 15 questions, I think. So what do I recommend to someone just starting out? Here is your GovCon game plan. It's 5 steps. Step 1, make sure you have a business, or that at the very least you know how to price a good or service to start a business. Start there. Step number 2, go to USA Spending Advanced Search. Find agencies who are buying the most of the good or service based on your few NAICS codes, key NAICS codes that you're using for your business. So USA Spending, match it up with NAICS codes. Find agencies that are buying the most of that NAICS code. Step 3, identify of those agencies the top 3 to 5 that are buying the most and begin to market to them during the slow time of the year. This is step 3. Step number 4, then bid on contracts from those agencies throughout the year, especially during the 3rd and 4th quarters. Step 5, the final step, when you bid and when you lose, ask for a proposal debrief to figure out what you could have improved upon and did better, and then reinvest that information that you gain into your bidding strategy so that you keep getting better and better until you're eventually winning. This is the entire game plan we cover in a lot of detail in GovCon Gold Rush. The whole GovCon Gold Rush framework is built around doing these 5 steps in a lot of detail, and it's why it's the GovCon game plan that I recommend most to beginners. So guys, I'm going to catch my breath and get a drink. I hope you liked these questions. These are my most common questions. Hope you liked the answers. Again, all the Q&A is in the description of the video, along with all the links to the websites. We didn't quite make it. Maybe I'll do another video in the future and try it again. But, to be fair, some of these questions, they weren't, most of these were not simple yes or no questions. They required a bit of, explanation in my defense. So, guys, hope you're having a great week. Keep grinding. We're still in the 4th quarter. Hit this like button, subscribe if you like the channel, you want to learn more about government contracting, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.